Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and in this tutorial I'm going to be telling you guys how to do a very simple command, and that's just print stuff out on the screen. So of course, go ahead and delete this right here and give yourself some room to work with. I like having a blank line above and below. It makes it stand out, especially whenever I'm teaching. And of course, whenever we want to tell our program to print something, type in the word print F and then two parentheses. Now, of course, every instruction we need to end with a semicolon, so go ahead and put it right there. And this is a command to tell our computer, like I said, to print something out on the screen, and the thing that you put in between the parentheses is the thing that you print out. Now, like I said, your computer can work with a bunch of different types of data, like whole numbers, numbers with decimal points, negative numbers. However, whenever you want to work with words or text, you need to include it, or excuse me, you need to put it in between double quotation marks. So do that, and then you can just type whatever you want to type, like Bucky is awesome. So check it out. This is good to go. We can now build and run that, and it says Bucky is awesome right on the screen. How freaking awesome is that? So now you're thinking that this program is probably the coolest program I've ever seen, but I want to go ahead and print another line. Got to enhance this program. So printf, do it again, semicolon, double, and what am I going to put? Bucky is awesome, and I'll put Bucky is cool. So then we're like, okay, gonna go ahead and build around this. Huh. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted, but I thought it was going to be on a new line. Well, the reason that this second one isn't on a new line is because we didn't tell our computer program to put it on a new line. All we said was print out Bucky is awesome and then print out Bucky is cool. And what did it do? Oh, it printed it out on the same line. So in order to move things to a new line, you need to actually use a special character, and that's \n. Now this has special meaning in C, and it pretty much says go to a new line. So now whenever we run this, close this one, it's going to print out the first one, Bucky is awesome. In that new line, it's not actually going to print \n. It just knows to go to a new line and continue printing the other thing. And there are a couple of these special characters that you guys probably want to take note of. One of them is /t, and that just makes a tab. So it says Bucky is awesome, tab, Bucky is cool. And whenever you're making things like tables, tabs come in handy a lot. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to recognize this one, but /a actually makes a sound on your computer. I don't know if my screen recorder can pick up the audio coming from my computer, but if you run this, I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was a beep I just heard in my headphones. This /a is short for alert. It pretty much says play your computer's alarm, alert, or beep noise. So actually run this code in your compiler and you guys can hear what your computer sounds like.